Hello everyone, and welcome back to the altars. It's day 75, the sun is approaching, and we have big plans. We are waiting for our scientist to finish his research on the materializer module, and then we might need to craft that and use it in conjunction with the fragmenting device to somehow materialize and then fragmentize. Or maybe it's the other way around, the prism entanglement, in order to destroy the barrier that is stopping us from firing our beacon. Let's make sure our scientist is assigned correctly, and we can spend 2 hours maybe picking up a shallow deposit outside. I think there was a rubidium one left somewhere. Over there, right? Quickest way to get there? Probably running from the base. In this direction. I'm getting slightly better at using the map. And I'm also getting slightly better at not yanking the camera around on the first frame when closing the map. And I think they fixed it actually. Maybe? Still a little jerky, but seems a lot better. There have been a few patches since we started this playthrough. Alright, let's pick this up, and maybe that's enough to take us to where... Nope. Alright, we also had a storage situation that might need solving. Let's head back to base. Is there anything else? We don't really need the metal. Metal is the least of our worries. We might be able to build another rubidium arc now that I think about it. I think it costs 120 rubidium, and we should be good on the other stuff. Let's head home. Check. Yeah, we can afford another one. Why not? Task completed.
What was he thinking, leaving the base like that?
Who are you talking about? I think that's it. Is that like the max amount of rubidium arcs you can build? Or maybe you can build more and it just doesn't give you a task? How are we doing? 43 more minutes. Once again, nothing to spend my time on really. But yeah, the storage is a little better now, so let's pick up any... I think there's some shallow metals over there. Why not? Just to kill the time. I hope we don't need rubidium, now that I think about it, for the time dilation. Well, that actually is a way to spend the time. Do we need to craft something here? Tasks. Build the materializer module. Right. How? Do we need to talk to technician? Something? Let's go this way. Build the materializer module, it says. Am I blind? There's something on the map? No. Okay. Maybe something happens when I get to the base. Tasks. Build the materializer module. Oh, it's a... It's a module as an... Right. And of course it costs rupidium, but luckily only 30, so... We'll have that in a few minutes. And it does take up a lot of space, but I think we're fine. Come on. Come on. Is our outpost working? Yeah. There we go. Let's build the materializer module up here. And then we talk to the scientist. Oops. What the hell is this thing?
What the hell is this thing? A custom-built rupidium-infused electromagnetic field generator.
Right.
Normally, electromagnetic waves operate on a limited frequency spectrum. But with the extreme nature of rupidium particles, the possibilities become infinite. The frequency spectrum can be stretched so that our waves will be able to penetrate all potential landscapes and disturb their magnetic fields. In effect, pulling the proximity plane towards us, just like a magnet. Really? It's that simple? I prefer the word elegant, provided it works as expected. It would be much more reasonable to test this theory in a safer environment before putting it to such extreme use.
Yeah, we don't have the luxury. I still don't know what any of this means, but yeah, we don't have the luxury of testing.
Well, we don't seem to have the luxury of testing anything in a safe environment. So I guess we'll just have to close our eyes and push the button. Maybe your ignorance is a blessing in this case, because we don't have a choice. We are treading on thin ice here. Once activated, the module will start emitting an extremely powerful electromagnetic field affecting not only the outside world, but also inside the base.
Right.
The effects are hard to predict, but it can be everything from instruments malfunctioning to the entire base being annihilated within minutes.
Cool.
Oh, sounds encouraging. Once we turn this thing on and the internal structure materializes, you will need to act quickly. Climb it as fast as you can. Penetrate the prism entanglement, place the fragmenting device there, and press start.
So we're literally climbing
Right
up.
there, the rest of us will be fighting to keep the base in one piece. And if there's anything I can tell you for sure, it's that we will not be able to hold the fort for long. So, I only get one shot. Exactly. That's why it's vital that we have all hands on deck.
We have everyone we need.
I think we have everyone we need. And we'll have to be flawlessly prepared. Battery packs, robust radiation protection, abundant repair kits on stock.
I think
There'll be no time to resupply.
we're good.
No way for you to come back to the base mid-mission. And no time for the rest of us to take care of anything other than protecting the base from falling apart. And here I was, thinking you'd give me a pep talk.
But
Well, you're getting cold facts instead. Here's one crucial point. It will be wisest to start in the morning.
okay.
We don't know how long it will take you to get up there, and the last thing you'd want to encounter is night radiation on top of that structure.
Good point, good point.
What if you can't hold it up for as long as I need? and the whole thing dematerializes while I'm up there. Like I said, you'll need to be fast, and we'll need to be strong. Right. When you're ready to start, go to the foot of the structure and call me on the radio. On your signal, I'll activate this beast, and we'll see what kind of hell we've unleashed.
Just destroying the barrier. You're going to materialize a part of a proximity plane to approach the prism barrier. You should prepare for that task, making sure your altars have everything they need. Where was it? Making sure your altars have everything they need to secure the base from collapsing, and you have enough suit batteries and anomaly shields to sustain a long and dangerous climb. Okay, I can quick craft both, so we just finished suit upgrade 2, and we should get anomaly shield +1. Maybe if we can finish that today. And I'm gonna head off tomorrow then. We have so much metals that we can... How much crafting can we get done today? I think another 6 or 7 hours, so maybe 3 more repair kits. We have 2 shield recharge and suit batteries already. I'm not too worried about those, because as I said, we can craft them and we're good on the resources, so maybe even just fill up on... Just craft 6 more repair kits today, why not? We're looking more than fine on food, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah. I think I'm putting no one on the workshop, so we are going to finish the workshop queue real quick.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
No, that's what we are going to do. And then we'll head out tomorrow morning. The game even makes it... Ooh. Even put it in the description. Go to the designated point and call the scientists start in the morning.
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
So we should go to bed real early so that we get up the earliest point and then we'll head out. Yeah. Miner and Tabula Rasa are carving wood in quantum computer. That's neat, I guess. Can I check that out?
You gotta hold the chisel in your right hand. Yeah, like that. Then use your left hand to guide it. Jan. Of course you got this. Just be careful, okay? Left hand on the blade, not in front of it.
That's cool. There's no reason... Yeah, all our altars are feeling good. Yeah, we should go to sleep and then we're going to go on our dangerous climb tomorrow. On day 76. And we shouldn't wait much longer because there is a magnetic storm in 2 days. No time to waste, let's head out. Assuming we... Oh, it's up there. Let's fast travel to the outpost. And let's not use any... Can we pick up more of these? No. Let's not spend any unnecessary energy for anomalies. Just to make sure I can craft. Yeah. Alright, I think we're good. Up here? Once you turn on the materializer, you won't be able to return to the base, build outposts, use fast travel or any infrastructure until you install the fragmenting device. Destroying the barrier might take many hours. Are you sure you want to continue? I'm really hoping we're talking in-game hours. But either way, I'm here for it. Let's go.
All right, I'm ready. Let's get this party started.
Is it a tree? Yeah. Oh, kind of.
Wow, it worked.
Time to climb.
Jan, it's not looking good down here. The base is under extreme pressure.
Okay, let's not waste our battery, but also let's not waste our shield charges either. I'm guessing the map is gonna be kinda useless. We just have to follow my natural navigation instincts. Do I need to assign you guys? Okay, you're all on emergency shift and there's nothing I can do. I'm not sure if I crafted enough repair kits. If already everything is failing, that might be bad news. Do I go on the edge? Probably not. Is there, yeah, an anomaly to the left? So, yep, another one here. I wouldn't.
Looks like we
What's
have
this?
a short circuit in the research lab.
Oh, a climb.
And I will need to contain it.
I'm sure this is the point where you'd regret not taking the exploration points for the Luminator and the climbing.
Discharges. Instruments are unstable. The battery might actually profit from that anomaly.
What? I'm not sure what they just said. I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was about base maintenance again, so kind of checked out. Alright.
Help anyone? There's something seriously wrong with the
Ooh,
ground
there we go.
flying around.
Did we end up researching the anomaly shield? No, we didn't. Well, I really want to kind of take some time to take in the view, but I think the game made it clear that there's no time to dilly-dally, and maybe we'll get a moment at the top. Oh no, it's my nemesis. Oh hell. Let's get rid of you first. And then... Where... Do we need to? Can I just... Prism anomalies can't hurt you, right? Well, physically. I mean, in terms of radiation, you know what I mean.
Comms room is
They
down.
just make me dizzy.
Don't worry, I've got it. Good thing you're on board, brother.
Should we... Oh. Let's see. If we climb up here, is it just... Yeah, it's just gonna be gone.
I need to press on.
Our storage is almost full. That shouldn't matter, right? There's nothing they need storage for. The only thing that means is that I might not be able to pick up any more... Oh! Moonwalking on the edge. That I might not be able to pick up any more ALX in a bit. We could destroy some metal, I think.
Damn it, I'm in the womb. This place is falling apart.
How is our... Okay, I think we're fine on repair kits.
Hang on, I'm on my way.
Oh.
Shit. The elevator's stuck. Jan, we're not gonna hold on for much longer. Get up there and destroy that son.
I'm on it. Yeah, I think our storage is full, so no more ALX.
Almost there.
Destroy all 3 cores of the prism anomaly to reveal a good spot for the fragmenting device. Alright, we trained for this. What are these? Are these... But they look different from the other prism anomalies, right? Don't the normal...
Got a dire situation here. Expect critical infrastructure
Yeah.
But I'm on it.
Oh, what's that noise? Ooh, it's you. Let's get rid of you. Ooh, whoa. Do I need to... Whoa. There we go. I think they're just marked. That's why they look different.
Not good. Have a heavy leakage in the cooling system.
Alright. I think we're... No? Is there one on my left? Maybe not. There is, right? Yeah. This is disorienting as the player. I can't even imagine how disorienting this is to watch. I'm sorry. There we go.
Materializer, it's gonna give in. Launch the device, quick.
Yeah, let's get rid of this last anomaly. Well, it wasn't the last one, but either way. Fragmenting device. This is a good place for it.
I made it.
Whoops.
Here goes.
And now we have to press start, I think.
Out of there. It's going to disintegrate.
What? Whoa.
You need to get down now.
Get down. Down here? Are we gonna jump?
No other way down.
Alright, we have our whoa. But if the tree is gonna... Alright, we made it.
Talk about a close shave. Okay. Let's see how things are going back at the crib. Done.
How's everybody
Welcome back.
doing? Cheers.
Quite well, don't you think?
Yeah.
Quite a show, man. We were awesome.
Gather your altars in the kitchen in the morning. Okay. So we're just gonna... It's noon. I guess... We're gonna... I'm gonna repair the base.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Nothing else. Shield recharge. I guess we'll just wait until the morning. Is there anything to craft? Yeah, we can craft the workshop queue. And then...
All done. Should I take care of this now?
No, I'm doing the workshop queue. I don't know, maybe they had to account for people really doing it without a lot of upgrades, but that climb wasn't really that long. It barely took 4 hours. And now we're kind of anticlimactically just hanging around for the rest of the day. I guess let's show a movie, why not? time for sleep, and then it's time to discuss if whatever the hell we did worked. And if we can use the beacon. Day 77. I think, yeah, one more day until the magnetic storm. Let's head to the kitchen. Discuss options.
Okay, team, we made it. The rescue ship is gonna be able to land. Hell yeah!
Hard to believe how far we've come. I have to say, all this time I was trying hard not to think about how much the odds were against us. But we beat them. We beat the odds. It's incredible.
Cheers to us, huh? Yeah, I still can't believe any of it.
But it's not over yet. There's two things we need to discuss. One, after talking to Allied Corp Big Fish, we decided that it's better for your safety if the crew doesn't know you exist. So, you need to be smuggled on board that ship.
What? Hide us? Why?
Wait a minute. What do you mean, fake Rapidium arc? And why can't we travel like
Who said fake
people?
Rapidium arc?
You can't be serious. Why the hell are we
Sorry,
supposed
maybe I
to
spaced
hide?
out.
Are we a threat to anybody? That's ridiculous. What are we? You're embarrassing cargo now?
All right. And what about the other thing?
Okay, here comes problem number 2.
I talked to Lena, and after what she told me, I'm not sure I can trust the corporal lady to keep her word and let you stay alive. Which means we might want to think of a way to take control of that ship ourselves. Guide it out of their reach, somewhere they can't find you. Once we land, we'd have to abandon the ship with the Rapidium on board. Allied Corp would find it eventually, but it will buy us time to get you to safety. Hey, wait a minute. This is not what we were preparing for. Hiding and... what? Picking a fight with the rescue team? Interesting. You do know that the crew of that ship will probably be fully armed? Are you
Yeah,
willing
that's
to
a problem,
confront
right?
a military unit?
Armed? Why didn't we know about this? Still having doubts if we should trust them.
No way. I am not fighting anyone.
There's no shot we can't fight them. Right? It said they were like special ops military people. And between us we don't even have one Yarn soldier. So we need to find some other way.
I never said anything about fighting them. We need to be smart about this.
Look, we're a team. We'll think of something, right? We could sneak up on them. Use the element of surprise. They don't know what to expect out here.
Remember, they have no idea about your existence. We can use that to our advantage. Correct. And we can also predict that they will have to enter the base to salvage any mission-critical documentation. That's the procedure, and they will have to follow it.
Right, and then what? How are we getting the Rapidium on? I mean, yeah, ambushing them is not gonna do shit. Even if you ambush them, they're still military. So, if anything, we can try locking them in, even though I'm not sure how promising that idea is either.
So maybe we could hide outside, wait until they enter the base, and lock them in somehow. And what next?
What do you think? Get the fuck out of here. What?
Yeah,
Just leave them?
that's
You
kind.
do remember about the sunrise, right?
We can't do
Locking them
that.
inside the base and taking off without them would be a death sentence. But before they die, they'd have enough time to contact Earth and warn everybody.
So, what do you suggest?
If we're really considering going to war with them, I'd say there's a much safer way to handle it. Such as, we could blow up the base. The rescue team inside. Explosives shouldn't be hard to prepare.
No. No. My alters should live, but... I mean, it's kind of not our call, right? They, of course, have a right to defend themselves, but... just, you know, tricking them and execute? No. Then there has to be some other way.
No. There has to be another way than killing.
It should be something Jan could carry out on his own if we're really supposed to be hidden from them.
Any
Right.
ideas, Brainiac? We could let them board the ship without knowing that you're not alone, of course. But just before takeoff, you could simply use some kind of incapacitating agent on them.
Right.
Sleeping gas?
Like a sleeping gas. Of course, you'd have to be prepared for it. Devise some kind of upgrade to your suit so that the sleeping agent doesn't have any effect on you.
Gas
That's a decent
mask?
plan.
A gas mask. But the biggest problem with that solution is that you'd have to be smart about deploying it. Sneak up to a ventilation shaft when no one is looking. There's no guarantee you'll have an opportunity to do that.
It's too risky. What if you get caught? I say we take the risk. We've done impossible things before. We can do it now. But killing? That would be new. And I don't think I want to find out how it feels to have blood on my hands.
We're not killers, for crying out loud.
The sun is not going to wait for us. We need to be ready.
Okay, I get it. But we have to decide on something.
I think
Look,
the
I'm not a killer.
incapacitating
None of us
gas
We need to make
is our
one
best
thing.
shot.
If the gas doesn't work properly, we'll be screwed.
If you want my opinion, there's only one factor we need to consider while making this decision. The success of the mission.
Well, the success of your mission, your survival probably isn't necessary at this point, so I disagree. Your safety is what matters most to me, yes, but not to the point of killing. I agree, Rupidium comes first. No, we're not killing those people. Yeah, we have to try the incapacitating agent thing. Even if it's a long shot and even if it's risky, but locking them in the base and blowing them up or leaving them here to die just isn't an option.
We are not killing those people. Not for the sake of success or anything else.
Thank you for saying that loud and clear.
Okay, you can decide all of that later. For now, we need to focus on the fundamentals. Let's say we dealt with the rescue team one way or another. What then?
We'd need to take control of that ship somehow. Lucas could help with that. I already talked to him, and he said he'd think it over.
Well, let's hope you hear from him soon, and we'll have him on board. Because if we don't, we'll have to create our own autopilot device, connect it to the onboard computer, and override the coordinates of our destination.
That sounds like a lot of additional work. Let's just fucking get on with it then.
We still need to decide how to smuggle you on board. I presume you already gave it some thought prior to this conversation?
I mean, some of you, I wonder if there's like another altar that had a line there in the discussion, because they said something about fake Rupidium arcs, but it was the first time I heard about it. So let's listen to your ideas
I'd like
first.
to listen to your ideas first. Here's one. You could throw a party for our guests, get them drunk while we'd hide somewhere in the hold.
Yeah, terrible
I'm
idea,
thinking
thanks.
A disguise. I haven't figured out as what yet.
Oh,
An alternative rescue team that landed here by mistake and lost their ship.
We could
Great.
pretend to be specimens from this planet. We just need to find some damn big boxes.
Fine, here's my take. It's not the actual smuggling that's the problem, it's surviving the voyage in cryosleep.
Alright, we're light
It's gonna
years
take
away.
A separate, properly designed module.
I was just gonna say that.
How about a Rapidium arc? The cargo they'll never leave behind. Oh, that's actually interesting.
How do you want us to fit inside a Rapidium arc?
Well, by not having
As long
Rapidium
as it's
in it?
not hazardous to our health. A Rapidium arc with a false bottom. That's what we should build.
You mean some kind of magic cabinet shit? How about a fake module that's only pretending to be filled with Rapidium?
That's it. We need to create a fake Rapidium arc. A Trojan horse Rapidium arc. Yeah, I like it. That's settled. Do we have everything? Almost. Except the last detail. What do you mean? We managed to get on board, hijack the ship, steer it wherever we want. What next, Jan? You really thought this through? You said you'd get us to safety, buy us time to escape and hide, but what about you? Our disappearance might even be beneficial to the corporation. It could be convenient for them if we're gone and buried. But you, they'll be determined to hunt you down. They'll need to have a scapegoat, someone they can blame for losing their ship. And contrary to us, you're an existing person. You can be traced. You can be put on trial. Are you sure you want to do this? Suffer the consequences if they catch you?
That's the absolute least we can do after everything we've done to all of our altars.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Let's hope you know what you're doing.
Well, we're not gonna be able to brainstorm everything out, right? Some things are just out of our control. What a mature comment, Jan. I'm proud of you. That's scary, but I guess it's true.
That's basically what I've been saying the whole time. Well, well, well. Look who's gained a new outlook on reality.
Let's just do what we do best. I'll activate the beacon and then...
Shouldn't we research the
I second that. Enough talking.
incapacitating agent and the gas
We're in this
mask
together.
and
This is it. The last stretch.
maybe
Yes.
some more resources
No time to
for
waste.
crafting the fake Rapidium arcs? Final preparations. New task. Activate the beacon to sound the rescue team. We need to prepare for the final showdown. What option should I choose? Maybe both. What do you mean both? I'm just double checking. We cannot already build any of the... No, we can't build a fake Rapidium arc or anything, so... I'm guessing that's it then? Our storage is almost full again. Guess we can place another storage, why not? Boop. Are we doing it? I guess there's nothing else to do. We're looking good on resources, assuming we don't need a bunch of Rapidium, but the only thing they said we needed to craft were fake Rapidium arcs, maybe? And if push comes to shove, we're just gonna destroy the real ones, I guess. So, let's head out to the beacon. And see what happens. To me, it kind of... I'm guessing they're doing it to make sure we get like kind of maybe some time pressure at the end. But it kind of doesn't make sense to me that we haven't decided exactly on what we're going to do, and we haven't built fake Rupidium Aris or nothing. We're just activating the beacon and thereby kind of putting us on a timer. But on the other hand, I understand that from the point of the plot, they don't have much time to lose either way. So let's do it. Right. Now we got a bunch more tasks. Let's read through them. Final preparations. Research the Ark sarcophagus. Ark sarcophagus. Prepare at least one solution for the rescue team and the takeover. The rescue team the safe way. We have to neutralize the armed unit that's coming for us. Using explosives seems to be our best option. No. The rescue team, the non-violent way. Craft the sleeping gas, research the suit mask. Okay. Research. Mission. Okay, let's get this going, and we need to... Alright, we need at least another 12 hours of research. I'm not sure about the order between suit mask upgrade and autopilot device. I'm guessing it doesn't matter much. The takeover autopilot. Research the autopilot device. We need a device that will let us take control of the rescue ship. The takeover, let the rat in. Ask Lucas for help with flying the ship. Can we already craft the sleeping gas? Yeah. We, easily have enough resources for that. Okay. Okay. Can we talk to Lucas? I wonder what's safer. In theory, I don't have a problem with using, you know, the autopilot device. If it's, you know, equal.
Man, can we talk?
They're equally good. Yeah, let's... Should we talk to him? Let's talk to him. What's going on?
What's on your mind?
Well, I wanted to tell you something. Admit to something.
Spill it.
Spill it.
I just wanted to say, hard as it is, that, I was wrong about you. You're not the selfish dickhead I took you for.
Well, thank you.
Actually, you impressed me. With that quantum computer mumbo-jumbo you did.
Oh, you heard?
What does he mean?
It was a hell of a brave thing to do. To expose your sanity like that.
Oh, he means
Instead of putting another altar on the line.
putting ourselves under the knife, so to say. I needed shock therapy. It was desperation, not bravery. Anything was better than another asshole like you. Yeah, but in a non-mean way. But I'm gonna say it anyway.
Honestly, anything was better than risking creating another grumpy asshole like you.
Yeah, you missed me.
And you weren't there to stop me.
Yeah, about that. Some of the stuff I did, I regret. And some words I said.
Let's be vulnerable.
Yeah. I admit I was hurt by what you said. Maybe because your opinion matters to me. That's why I wanted to prove you wrong so much.
So, we're good? No. Not quite. Seriously? Yeah, there's something I owe you. Oh? What is it? Well, I thought, since you were so curious about Mom, what we talked about in her last days, after our conversation, I can't stop thinking about one thing. Her last words. Do you wanna know what she said?
Oh. Ooh. Man, that's rough. I think I want to say no. I don't know. I think everyone would answer that differently, but my gut feeling was no. Even though he means well. I'm saying no.
It's a very generous gift, but I can't accept it. I wasn't there with her when she was dying. You were. Those words were meant for you. And you alone. Wait a minute. What the hell happened to Baby An, who always wants to have everything? Did you finally alter yourself into some mature version of you? In a way, you could say that. I just realized that things are as they should be. That's all. Well, in that case, nothing more to say. Let's get back to our jobs, because we need to push hard now. But we're gonna make it. I believe in us, brother.
I really want to know more about what happened to us in the quantum computer. And I really want to know more about what happens in the quantum computer in general. And I'm kind of a little scared that we might not get as many answers as I would like. We're gonna make it.
Of course we're gonna make it. We have each other's backs, and that's all that matters. Brother.
You know what? If they ever make a movie about us, I'm not gonna watch it.
Why's that?
I hate sentimental flicks.
Yeah. Me too.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
What's in the workshop queue right now? Right, the sleeping gas. Yeah, you can do that. Although, yeah, we have the technician on. Let's put the miner in the kitchen and the technician on base maintenance, and now we're looking good. Let's see if we can reach Lucas. And maybe he has some input. I'm still wondering why we would risk having Lucas come down here and have, you know, another human moving part if we can, quote-unquote, just make an autopilot module. Maybe it's supposed to be very expensive. Maybe it is very expensive, even though we have a lot of resources. Let's see. Lucas is calling.
Lucas, it's good to hear from you.
Jan, did you manage to get rid of that barrier?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ship's gonna be here anytime now. Have you thought about helping me out?
I have. And it's a big favor to ask. But I thought it over after we talked. That thing you said about Maxwell's patience, I have to confess something. It's not easy, but the truth is, I knew what was going on.
Oh.
I just kept lying to myself. Yes, Maxwell did order me to delete files, and I did it without questioning, feeling good about myself and the grand vision for humanity I was part of. But then one day, this woman calls. I think she got through to me by accident. She was asking about her son. She sounded distressed and wanted access to his medical information, but I just hung up before I could hear what really happened to him. Well...
That's fucked up.
No, I know. The day before she called, I saw a patient being carried out in a plastic bag, but I looked away. And again, no questions. It was easier not to know. But those rumors about why Project Ela was shut down, well, I think they're true. I know they're true. I always did, but I just said it out loud for the first time. Oh. I feel so bad about it now.
Well... Your lack of guts could have cost many lives. It took good shit. Yeah, I mean it... It's fucked up, but yeah, it does take courage to admit it, probably, especially after such a long time, and after maybe even being, from what he said, emotionally very close to him as like a mentor or even father figure. But yeah, you're really responsible. I think I said it the last time, you're almost, yeah, you were, well, the second most immediately responsible for the creation of the altars. The most immediately responsible, of course, being us, because we did it. But, and you also knew that the research that you did with him was fucked. But I don't know, there's no reason to antagonize him, so...
Man, that's a heavy thing to admit. And I know it took courage.
It's good to get it off my chest. And I know one thing. I don't want to do that anymore. Be part of something I don't approve of. And the least I can do is help you. To get your altars somewhere far away, where they have a chance to escape to freedom. We'll let Ally Corp retrieve the Rapidium when they find the ship eventually. Your altars deserve to live. And you deserve to choose their fate.
I mean... They deserve to choose their fate, but... yeah, let's do it. I think he convinced me. I don't really... yeah. Let's do it.
Thanks, Lucas. Let's do it. I know how much you're risking.
Yeah. Yeah, I am risking a lot. Maybe more than you know.
It's not supposed to be.
A lot too. Just because I asked you to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think I've learned something from you, Jan.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Sometimes you just have to shut your eyes and do the dangerous thing.
Doesn't sound like something Grandma would approve of.
I don't know. Maybe you'll get a chance to ask her yourself. I'm saving a spot for you in her calendar.
All right. We'd better get down to it then.
Yeah. Right. In that case, I'll need you to prepare something for me. Because I'm not going to be able to use codes from Maxwell to hack the ship's autopilot system. You're going to have to give me a way in.
What do you need?
A rat.
A what?
A remote access transmitter. All you'll need to do is activate it once you're on board and align it with the ship's frequency.
That sounds simple enough. But where will you put the ship down?
That depends on the weather and have some ideas.
Lucas?
Good luck.
I'm still don't understand. Is he coming in his own ship? Or is he gonna get dropped on the planet? It sounded like... Now I understand, let the rat in. Yeah, it sounded like he's gonna come with his own ship, but I'm assuming his ship isn't big enough for like multiple people, because otherwise why don't we just get on his ship and leave the other ship alone and leave the Rapidium here? Well, anyways, we need to research the sarcophagus, the suit mask upgrade, Need to finish crafting the sleeping gas. Anything I can do? Guess not. Guess I'm kicking the... Oh, explosive charge? No, we don't need explosive charge. Red, right. We do need that. Remote control over the seized spacecraft. Oh, maybe I misunderstand. Maybe he, when he said, where do you put the ship down, he meant the remotely controlled ship. He's not gonna land here. So he's staying in orbit and... in orbit of whatever. I'm still unclear, is he in orbit of Earth? I don't think it was... maybe it was said at the beginning. I think it said he was on an orbital station. Does it say in the task? Not really. Alright, let's kick the botanist off the workshop queue and put him back in the greenhouse, and we are going to do the crafting.
Adrenaline is finally wearing off.
Doing me nothing cute. Didn't I kill the rat? Or do we have a rat? I don't think so.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
What? Let's finish crafting the rat first. Scientist.
Hey, what's on your mind? I have to say, I keep thinking about what we achieved, materializing the interval and keeping it stable.
Yeah. What a stunt, huh?
It was much more than that. And it wouldn't be possible without what you did back there, with the quantum computer. You weren't afraid to change, and that let you become more confident with who you are. I'd like you to know that ever since we got out of the sandstorm, something's been preoccupying me.
Right.
Maybe earlier I'd have ignored it, since it's not directly related to our mission, but I started wondering, what if a change of approach could reveal new paths of reasoning before me?
Do you want to be put
Just like it
under?
happened for you. I think I might want to open up to that.
Or is he talking pure, like strictly philosophical? He wants to change his approach. I'm glad I could teach you something, or you're meandering. I'm glad I could teach you something.
Well. Glad I could finally teach you something.
For a moment,
What's so interesting?
Thought
This planet, its close relationship to the interval. It's one thing that everything here is connected to the presence of rubidium, but I have a nagging sensation that there could be more to it.
Like what?
It's too early to speculate, but I have some theories, and I believe I could prove them. I observed some curious telemetry readings from a nearby area. I must say, they're intriguing. Like I said, it's pure speculation at this point, but, well, you may laugh if you want, but I feel that I should explore that place. Call it intuition.
you want to go explore? I really need you to be researching stuff, and there's a magnetic storm coming. But if it gets me answers about the whole internal business,
baffling. You sure got
I
me
am
hooked.
intrigued.
Yes, I must admit a hunch is not something I would usually consider a strong argument. And I don't understand it myself, but this time, well, maybe there is something rational there, but I'm just not seeing it yet. What I'm trying to say is something mysterious is urging me to explore that place, and I do not want to resist it. I already plotted a route I could take, but I'm going to need something from you.
What's that?
That's...
Remember those superconductive polymers? Well, I'm going to need some more of
the
them.
what? I don't remember. Oh, right, I think I do remember. What did it take to make them?
It was some effort to produce them. You do realize that both your time in the research lab and our supplies are more precious now than ever. It's just for a day, Jan.
One?
Still, what if you got lost? The radiation will kill you if you don't come back on time. I won't get lost. Don't worry. So, about those polymers?
I'll see what I can do.
Let me see what I can do. Of course. Just, please don't postpone it forever. I know this planet hasn't revealed all its secrets yet. And leaving without ever finding out what they are would haunt me forever. Or however long I get.
Yeah. New optional task, the meaning of life. Ooh. Give 10 polymers to the scientists. And a polymer is made by... Oh, that's fine. That's more than fine. Do we have someone in the refinery? Yes, we do. Okay, I was worried there for a second. Alright. So until that's done, you can finish crafting the arc sarcophagus and maybe even the suit mask upgrade today? Yeah, looks good. So... Oh yeah, we can... I keep forgetting that the assignment has an end of day estimate, so yeah. Alright, anything we can spend our time on? Other than hanging out in a time anomaly? We really don't need any more resources. Is there anything we can craft? I'm not crafting the explosive charge, not even as a backup. Yeah, I think I'm confident in saying... I don't know, am I really? What if they land and come out with like weapons drawn and are just trying to open fire, kill on sight? Then maybe I would think it's okay to lure them in the base and blow them up. It would just be self-defense, right? But no, I'm not crafting this. If it means we die, it means we die. Research finished arc sarcophagus. Prepare at least once to build the arc sarcophagus. We only need one? And it does cost rupidium, but not a whole lot. So let's put you here. Oh, so it's... Alright, I see. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts. 6 parts for 6 altars. I guess that's the max you could ever get, right? Because the qubit chips are limited. And the only thing that we could have done was maybe not create tabula rasa, right? If we had committed to the... well, actually, what would have happened if we didn't create tabula rasa? I guess you just get railroaded into the implant solution. I don't think... It would be interesting if you would consider killing another altar, because for all intents and purposes I think it's morally pretty similar, but I don't know, maybe not the same. What am I doing down here? I think I was just talking and running around in circles. Suit mask upgrade is gonna take 3 hours, and after that we have one more planetary sample and nothing we really want here. So I don't know, let's kill the autopilot device. The scientist is gonna be busy anyway. I'm gonna craft 2 more suit batteries just for the lows to kill some time. by the time I'm done, I think the polymers should be done as well. Maybe not, maybe one more. One more suit battery. Still not done. Production, refinery. Did I not queue the polymers? Oh, I have the polymers, I have to give them to the scientists. And we did unlock the suit mask upgrade to have to craft that as well. Alright, let's do that real quick. There we go, and let's talk to the scientist about the, what was it? Polymer situation, about his side quest, and then maybe he can go out.
Finding the turf vehicle?
What are you talking about? Let's give him the polymers and maybe he can head out tomorrow, and then maybe the day after that it's going to be our final day.
Okay, I've got those polymers you wanted for your little secret project. You don't have to be so condescending. You either believe in it or not. Make up your mind.
Go and check it out then.
Go and check it out then. Thank you. I was hoping you'd understand. I'll set out first thing in the morning.
Okay. The refiner has fainted in the medium storage. Why?
Oh,
Hey man.
what's going on? Oh, what's the sleeping gas?
Alright. And that's our fake Rupidium arc. Okay. So now the scientist is locked, probably? No? I'm guessing tomorrow. Let's check our tasks one last time. Should I research the autopilot device? I think it might make sense to wait for this just in case. How much time is left on that? 3 hours. I guess we can do it on departure day, just to be safe, but I'm not crafting the explosives. Alright. For now, let's call it a day very early. There's no point to watch any movies. Our authors are all feeling fine and are probably anxious to get the show on the road. So yeah, I'm very interested as well what the scientist is gonna find. I hope it gives at least some more answers about this planet. For now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.